Hello and welcome back. I couldn't find any Samtron CRT monitors. I thought it might be interesting to show you this video.
Hello, we've got a nice CRT monitor here. It's an old one. It's a Samtron. It's a 40-inch, and it only has two dials on the front, one for brightness and one for contrast. Um, it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, it's unplugged, so there's no use in doing that. Um, I want to look inside. I've looked inside it a few years ago. Since then, it was already broke. I don't know exactly what's going on. First, we're going to screw it open, discharge it, and then first, we're just going to clean it and then try and power it up and see if that helped or not. It's been sitting in my garage for, well, I guess 5 years, maybe 3-5 years, doing nothing, being broke. I first thought it was just the on and off switch that was broken, but that seems to work okay. First, we'll have to discharge it. Yeah, discharge. How do you discharge a thing like this? Well, fairly easy, but you have to be careful. I already discharged it before doing this opening of the cabinet, but we're going to do it again just for demonstration. We're going to discharge it. It's better to have a longer longer discharge cable. It's a bit short, but if I'll do it nicely. Connected to earth. Now we're going to poke with one hand, poke underneath it and check if it's hit the pins. Yes, that's okay. We'll wait 15 minutes and then we'll do it again 15 minutes later. Yeah, still nothing wrong. We can check underneath. One pin is already loose, I see. Well, now we can take it off easily, like that. That was the discharging. First, before we get into more details, let's see what type of Samtron is it. It's a SC428VS. It's a 14-inch monitor, so it's not really big, but as far as I remember, it was always a very nice monitor. It was small, but for all the DOS games, it was perfect. Yeah, you didn't need a big screen in those days, because yeah, if you blow it up, you get these large pixels, and then yeah, it just looks better on a smaller monitor. So what do we have here? We have a flyback here. Don't want to mess with that too much. Yeah, it's an old print board. You can see it's brown. It's very old. I think it's from the 90s, so maybe there's a number, a year number on this print board. We'll find it. I'm interested in that. His transistor probably turning the 230 voltage to DC voltage, to a lower DC voltage. Here's a big capacitor. I'm not gonna touch that one. There's some pot meters that you can change Well, these are on the outside, so we can also fiddle with these. They were always on full. You could move the screen a little bit from left to right and up and down, but it was very well how do you say, configured by the factory, so no need to do much with those. I'm gonna break it open even further. We discharged it. Oh yeah, it probably got very warm or hot in this machine, and I'll show you over the years. I'm gonna take that off. It's ugly. There were two what do you call them? Speakers. There were two speakers. Yes, glued to this monitor. Why? I don't know why, but they did it. Yeah, this is the position of the flyback, so you can see it's gotten pretty warm at times, and it's slowly changed the. And here, this is a weird one, but it's not weird. I'm gonna show you what this is. This is actually a tie rip. And it's exactly this one. It's on the other side. This tip is that tip. So it does get warm in this thing. And this is the wire for the 230 voltage. Yeah. So that's also interesting that it actually gets pretty warm in this thing. Also the top here. Here the heat leaves the machine, but still a lot of heat. And this is probably where this thing is. Don't touch this. This kills. So it's nice that they put these isolation tubes on there, because these four can give you a shock, I've heard. It's actually looking quite good. It's not dirty. I looked a little bit closer at this thing, and I've discovered that it's really hard to dismantle this whole tube from the board, because this orange wire here, it's going under there and then over and then here. So, or I have to desolder it, and it's also here. It's soldered. This print board is soldered tight to this iron thing. So if I really want to get it loose, I have to get my soldering iron and get it off. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna clean it. But I'll have to try and get underneath there and clean it. Just a little bit and do a check. I almost have this board removed. First, removed these two screws here. Plugged out two wires for the on and off switch. Had to remove the LED. You can see there. No. This one. That one's loose. Took that out. I have two potential meters on the front. These two little ones. One is connected to a connector, so I could take that one out. It's also here in front with the orange white. That one, took it out. And then there's this last one. It goes all the way to the back of the machine. I first unplugged this one. This was as far as I could get. There's two wires that are hardwired to this tube, and that's this. You already had the orange one. The orange one goes to the flyback, and we have this red one that goes to the print board here somewhere. We could remove that one. This one, an important one for the colors. That's stuck in there. Maybe we can see the number here. It's Samtron. It says 91. Could that be the year? Designed by H.S. Huang. Probably Korean. I'm going to check all components just a little bit. See if we can find something weird. I took out the bottom plate. It was protected with this one. And now we can take a look at the whole tube from underneath. This is better. You see those aren't soldered at all. And here I see something that's maybe gotten a little bit hot. There. This could be a spot here. Must be something in the 230 because it's a lot browner than something brown. Also here, see a little bit of, also there's a little bit of debris here and there. Well, you can see there's some places, and most of them you can see the C plus and minus, so it is a capacitor. Something is going on here. I think it really is a 1991 built monitor. Here's the big capacitor, the big one, C318. That one looks good. No, I don't see anything. Hey, there's a hole here. It's a connector. I'm no expert in the sense that I can say, yeah, I've seen 1,000 of these monitors, and this is definitely something that shouldn't be as it's supposed to be. And here's a transistor. Maybe that's been too hot. I think we'll first clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna look at all the spots that I think something has leaked or something has been overheated or hasn't been soldered correctly, and I'm gonna note them on a piece of paper. It's empty now.
What can I tell about the picture I'm seeing here? Actually, not much. I'm not an expert. And the lower right corner, you can see the flyback, the contours, and in the upper middle, where there's a big dark green barrier, this is a spot where the power supply enters. From the top, you can see 3 pins. That's the power. That's the 230 voltage plus the ground, and it's being transformed on the right to many voltages. Eventually, all I did was I cleaned the board, and this picture you can see it's got little pieces of particles, dust, all kinds of stuff. I brushed them off with a small brush. I noted all the capacitors, but none of them really seem to have any leakage or damage. So I kept everything, didn't remove anything or replaced anything with new materials. That's it for this video. More in the next video about what happens after I cleaned it. Will it work or will it be a major disaster? We'll find out in the next video.